Hello. Hi, everyone. I just finished coming off of Facebook. And sometimes I feel like I'm cheating. If I go live on Facebook, I feel like I gotta talk to my TikTok people. And then if I'm on TikTok live, I feel like, let me go on Facebook and talk to my Facebook friends. So I am here to share a good word with you all. And I'm hoping a couple of people log on to hear some good news that I have to share. Because you all know when I come on here, I always got some good news, right? I got some good news. I had a coaching session like I do almost every day of the week, weekday with my coaches. We are still discussing the book, John C. Maxwell's 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. If you don't have this book and you want to learn and grow, go get it. Go get it. It's coming to the end. And it seems like every book I read of his, I'd be like, I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. It'd be so good. But today, I have come on here because I want to talk to you all about the power of asking questions in your travel business journey. Whether you're in the travel business or you're thinking about being in the travel business, any type of business, but specifically, I'm talking about the travel industry business, okay? And I want to start with a little statement that my coaches made, but I know y'all heard this somewhere else, but it was just so funny to me, I have to say it. It might not amuse you like it did me, but all my life, I had to fight, okay? And you're like, what is Sharon talking about, okay? Listen, how many of you all, when you were younger, and yes, I'm looking at my notes because I don't want to miss anything to tell you all. How many of you all, when you were younger, were told not to ask no questions, right? Don't ask me how, why, when. Don't ask me nothing, right? Most of us. I'm not putting everybody in the same box. I know most black families, I'll say, back in the day. I don't know how these parents are parenting now, but back in the day, you couldn't ask your parents no questions. Why we eating this? How come we gotta go there? Why I gotta put these clothes on? You just did what your mama and your daddy told you to do. And I have to honestly say, as a young parent at the time, I ain't that young now, but when I was a young mother, I raised my kids very similar, okay? Don't come ask me what's for dinner. You know, whatever's on the plate, that's what we eating. That's what we's eating, right? How many of us, when we go to school, you know, we have a question, but we like, no, I don't want to ask that question because I don't want to seem stupid or, you know, incompetent. How many of us, we get a job, we get trained, and they'll ask you, do you have any questions? No, I don't have no questions. Knowing good and darn well you got questions. How many of us, time and time again, have questions, but we don't got questions? How many of us, time and time again, have questions, but we don't got questions? How many of us, time and time again, have questions, but we don't act? What I've learned from my coaches, and this is why I'm sharing it with you because it's some good information. What I'm learning from my coaches, I get it. But as business owners, entrepreneurs, I've learned that asking questions is one of the most powerful things that you could do. Powerful. I'm learning the power and asking why. Who knew? And that's why I started out with saying, all my life I had to fight. Because now I have to change my mindset. And I'm on here today to share that with you. Y'all, we got to change our mindsets. Okay? Did you know that a curious person is a growing person? Y'all, I want to grow. What about you? I want to grow, and I feel myself growing with this coaching that I'm receiving that's already included when you join the travel industry business. That's even better, okay? It's not like you got to go out and pay extra for it. It's included. in your investment, your small monthly investment, I should say. Okay, so if you're considering starting your own travel business, I'm on here today to encourage you to ask questions, okay? If you don't, usually I'll offer you the opportunity of the business and I'll say I can send you a short video or I can invite you to a live virtual presentation, right? So whether I send you a video or invite you to a presentation, I want you to know you still can ask me questions, okay? It's okay to ask questions after you've watched the video or after you've heard the presentation. It's okay. And guess what? If I don't know the answer, baby, I have a team of thousands and I know hundreds of them that I can count on, and within seconds, if not minutes, I can get an answer for you. So I'm not afraid of any answer you give me. I don't know everything. I think last week I just asked one of my managers a question. I just asked the questions, and they're so sweet to me. Sharon, you're fine. No problem. I've had people stop cooking their dinner to come help me, pull over their cars to help me, or just say, I'll get back to you in a couple of minutes and, I'll show you where the answer is or give you the answer or what have you. Very helpful, our team. And I'm talking about the travel industry business, okay? So again, I'm on here today to encourage you. Let's change our mindset about being afraid to ask questions. Not only can you ask questions, guess what? I'm going to ask you a few questions. And that's why I want to come on here, because I know, again, back in the day, it's like, you don't ask people questions. That's their business. Okay, I see you all joining, Jonathan and Chris and RJ. Thanks for joining, you all. Thanks for listening. But yeah, you don't be asking people questions. Yeah, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Why? Because I want to be able to help you, right? Get to the goal you want to reach. So let me tell you some of the questions that I just may ask you, okay? I might ask you, why do you want to start the travel business? Why do you want to start the travel business? Is it to earn income and extra income? Because we all know having one job these days ain't enough. And I hope my director on here, she's a retired teacher. I know I didn't say my, I'm not saying my words right, but I'm just being me right now, okay? And she's okay with that. She's a sweetheart. It's to earn income, right? So I would ask you, why do you want to join the travel business? Is it to earn extra income? Is it to travel more? Save money? Because you save money when you travel as a travel agent, okay, in the travel business, okay? Is it to build legacy? How many of us, when we leave our job, what we getting? A termination letter. We might get a wave by. We lucky if we get a hug. You might get a card, thank you for all your help. But with the travel industry business, you can leave your family, friends, or enemy, whoever you want to, your residual income. Yes. I'm about to hook my grandchildren, daughters, and my husband up. Okay. So it might be because of the legacy program that the business offers. It may be because you want financial freedom. You want to make how much you want to make. I know some people that haven't gotten raises on their job for 3 years. Listen, in the travel industry business, you in charge of your own raise. I just gave myself a raise. Yes. Working my business. You want to know how? I'm going to offer you an opportunity later. I'm almost done. Give me another minute or two. But what I want to teach you all today, or share with you all today, is that the more that I know about you, the better I can help mentor you. Okay? So what we all need to do is learn to shift our mindsets, okay? Instead of thinking, I don't want to bother Sharon with questions. I've called her like 4 times today. I'll text her 2 times today. No, I encourage you. Ask your questions, okay? Now, I will say with this business, everything is pretty much laid out. Everything is pretty much laid out, step by step. But if you have a question, I can show you where you can find the answer, or I'll just give you the answer, okay? But I want you to understand, I'm here to guide you, not just me. You have a whole team. And we are a nice, close-knit, helpful, encouraging, motivating, okay, that's enough, team, okay? So I want us all, including myself, I'm working on this too. Make the word why, make that your favorite word. I know we all grew up, you're not supposed to ask no questions, but if you want to flourish, if you want to grow in business, you gotta ask questions. Did you know asking questions, it fires up your imagination? Okay, the more you know, the more you grow. The more questions you ask, the better results you and I will receive. Okay, I want you to affirm today that I will allow my curiosity to fuel my growth. That's my affirmation for today. What about you? I'll say it again. I will allow my curiosity to fuel my growth. And I know some of you guys, you come in the business and you're a little nervous. You're like, well, what if it don't work? No, how about asking, what if it does work? Okay? What if it do work? Okay? What if you put in the time to train, read, and implement the already proven, laid out system? What if you do that? Okay? You got to shift your mindset from the negativity into the positivity. Okay? Ask that question. So if you're going to ask questions, ask the question back with a positive response. Leave those negative responses, out the door. And I'm summing it up, y'all. I'm coming to an end. Thanks for your patience with me. Okay? Because I have a question for you. Right now on the East Coast, it is 5:51 p.m. I want to know, what are you doing this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern? I have a few people joining me, and I still have a few more spots. If you want to join me on a live free virtual presentation to learn about the travel business opportunity. What are you doing at 7 p.m.? Okay? You can be cooking and still be on. You do not have to be on camera. So I don't want to hear I'll be cooking or I'll be changing Pampers. You can log onto the Zoom, take off the camera, mute yourself, and still listen in. Okay? So what are you doing this evening, Thursday, February 6th at 7 p.m.? I want to invite you into a live presentation to learn more about the travel business opportunity, okay? Just message me, or you can email me at info@travelaoasiswithsharon.com. That's info@travelaoasiswithsharon.com. Or message me, Zoom link. I'm just going to ask for your contact info so I can register you, right? And I'll send you the Zoom link for tonight. If you can't make it tonight, it's all good. We usually have these presentations mostly every evening. Or I can send you a pre-recorded video to watch at your leisure. So, again, I want to end with my affirmation I'm sharing with you all. So powerful. I will allow my curiosity to fuel my growth. And promise me, let's change our mindsets. Let's stop being afraid. Listen, we need to ask questions. We in a whole new time now. Knowledge is power, y'all. Stop being afraid of asking questions, okay? If you're with someone like myself or my team, just know we're fine with you asking questions. We're here to help you. So, one thing about the travel industry business for our team, we're like family. So, I invite you to my travel family to learn about the business, and come on and be a business partner and make that money. If all you got is a job, a 1 9 to 5 or 1 8 to 4, if you ain't got a plan B, you need to start thinking about one. Okay? I look forward to speaking to you all so soon. I want to thank all of you that have joined me. Hello, hello, hello. I'll try and get on here a little bit more. Sometimes I'm nervous, but you know what? It is what it is. I just let myself go and be myself. And my goal is to, help 100 families this year. I want to know, will you be one of the 100? Join me. I want you to be one of my 100 business partners this year. Have a good evening, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.